manufactured item. (250722-9535-01) tab. I don't like what tab does. I know that's me. Unit of measure each. Vision B1. Description. Portable 45. I mean, we can call this part name maybe. In this description, we'll need a description box. We'll need a part name box. We need a drawing number and drawing revision box somewhere. All right. So, boom, boom. Materials. So, we're going to go let's see, so we're going to add a new shape. We're going to go I-beam. We're going to select the material. It's going to be aluminum. The grade, I should only have one. Beautiful. I-beam size is going to be 5.5. My web thickness is going to be driven off of this. I really shouldn't have. I could have. Nope, wait. I got a drop down. Maybe that's it. Oh. 0.28, and then my length is going to be a 20 footer, 25 footer, 20. I'll use the standard 20. I think it's 25, and then weight per foot should be driven off the I-beam size, web thickness. Should be driven off the I-beam size and web thickness. So this is a feature of these. This is a feature of this. So I'm just going to put, I'm not going to dig this up on Elro right now, but I-beam, aluminum, 6061, 5.5 inch by 0.28 by 3.5 inch. Shit. Oh. 3.5 inch by 0.280 web, and I don't know, 20 foot. I'm just gonna, we'll call it someone else. We'll call it temp-based steel. Cost $529.86. Create shape. Oh, see, weight per foot is required, so that has to be driven off of these items. I don't know what it is off the top of my head. Somebody might. I don't. I'd have to look it up. I'm just going to call it 3.5, just to put a number in there. Create shape. All right, cool. So we got that in there. Quantity I'm going to need is 3 of them. All right, so now we're going to add a new item. Boom. We're going to add paint. Purchased item. Vendor's part number. Purchased item. I don't know. I honestly don't know, but we're going to have to figure that out. Paint. Mill white. DTM. Description. Paint. Mill white. Supplier. We'll buy it from Bob. Cost on that. That price on there is incorrect. We must not have bought that one in a while. This is where having multiple ways of having different stuff go in is bad, because then we end up with some stuff with current pricing and some stuff with old pricing. Right now, E2 is showing $100 for a gallon of paint, and it's actually closer to 140 right now. All right, so purchase quantity 1 each, package quantity 1, create item, and we're going to need, we're going to whip this in and call it 4. So, all right, we're going to add another part. We're going to do some plate. I don't know if we've got PL-AL. Boom, what do we need? We need 5/8. It's coil. All right, so we're going to add it. We're going to add a shape, plate, and aluminum. So in this case, it's going to be 6061. It's going to be 48 by 0.5. And the width is going to be 96. Oh, no, I'm sorry. This is going to be 0.375. 375. And I don't know. We're going to go plate, aluminum, 6061, 48. We'll call it, wait, we'll go through 3/8 by 48 by 96. And I don't know, we can buy this from American Metals. And the cost on that is going to be 603.30. And create shape. But I only need 0.0625. Alright, and we're going to pop another plate in there. Shape, plate, aluminum, 6061, 48 by 6.5, 90, ooh, 96. Oh no, we're going with a 120. We're going with a big boy. And vendor part number, description is going to be plate, aluminum, 6061, 48 by 120. Click back here, and we're going to go 5/8 by. And select vendor, American Metals, and the cost on that is $750. Create shape. Bang. Alright, now we're going to add another one. Well, it's sheet. We'll double check sheet first. Sheet dash AL. Nothing. Alright, so we'll make it. Add a shape. Sheet. Aluminum. $60.63, but I doubt that's really what it is, but that's what we got on our bomb in the other system, so we're going to run with it. It'll be 1/8 inch, and it's going to be 48, no, 1/8 inch is going to be 60 by 120. Sheet, aluminum, 6063, and 125 by 60 by 120. American Metals. Cost on that is going to be $280.35. We're going to create that shape, but I need 2 of them. 2, and we're going to need 0.0625 here also. Alright, so we're going to add another sheet. Shape. Sheet. Aluminum. This one's 50/52, which is probably right. Our thickness on that is 80. And I don't know, this is something Chad and I have to talk with. Aluminum normally comes in decimal inches, so they would call this 1/8 to be either 120 or 125. They would call this 187 or 190, 250. They don't, and once you get bigger than quarter, you end up into plate. So these wouldn't really, anything like 3 inches wouldn't really be. Now, that may be something I can take care of later on in life. We'll see. Enter the width. All right, so it's an 80, so we got 60, and then we're going by 144 here. So we're going to go sheet, aluminum, 5052 H32, 080 by 60 by 144. And we're going to go American Metals on that bad boy, and our cost is going to be $223. Create shape. All right, so we're going to need how many of them? 8. So we got 8 of them. All right, operations. So our operations, we are going to add an operation. We are going to call it drafting, and whatever description setup is going to be 40 hours of drafting. So I'm not sure. I kind of like hours. I understand 5 days is the same, but it's not, because overtime, everything else, that gets a little tricky. Delete. All right, add operation. Next is going to be laser cutting. And again, I'm just doing exactly what's on here. We've got a setup of half an hour, and then we've got cycle time of 2 hours. And add operation is going to be fabrication, doesn't matter. And we're going to go over here. Our setup time on fab is going to be half an hour. Our runtime is going to be 4 hours. Add operation, and we're going to do fab again, and we've got an hour of setup, and we've got 40 hours here. Again, same thing. I would not dump this to days. I think it's a little odd. Find out for sure. 1 hour, not 10, 1 hour. 1 hour, and cycle time on that is also 40. Same thing. Would not default. I would not bump it to days. Add operation. Fabrication. So we got 1, 2, third fab. Oh crap! I'm gonna have to change them times. I was a row off, but whatever. We'll take care of it here in a minute. Materials. So I am 1, 2. This is delete. Yes. All right. Let's try this again. Half hour setup fab. 4 hours. And over here we're gonna have default to hours, and we're going to go to 6 hours. Down here we're going to default to hours, and we're going to go 2 hours. Now we're going to add an operation, and this operation is going to be welding, which some of them show up, some of them seem to show up, some of them don't. W-E-L-D, welding. And first weld is going to be to fit up. That's 1 and 40. Add operation. See, am I missing it? So it's not here under weld, but if I start typing, it shows up. Or not. If I start typing weld, it shows up. So I'm not sure what's going on there, but it looks like something's missing. All right, so our second weld is going to be 1 hour and 40 also. Add operation. Our next operation is going to be back to fab. And we got 1 hour and 40 hours. And we're going to add an operation again for add to print. This is going to be painting. And bang, and we are going to be 1 hour here, 12 hours there. Add to operation. Oh, add operation. So we're good. All right, so I got 246, 240, 40, 40. So, all right. It would be nice at the bottom to have a total of the hours on the setup and a total of that time on the hours on the run time, the cycle time. For nothing else other than a quick check, so I don't have to calculate it. If there was something down here at the bottom that had that, that would be great. All right, so now we have made this part, and we've got all the materials in, we've got everything else in. So close this, come up here, and okay. Honestly, I know prices are not exact, but you are within 200 bucks right now, and that's could come down to just something in the labor costs, but this whole thing at 26,065 here and 25,860 here, so that's pretty darn good. I'll start with that. So we need a drawing number, we need a revision for the drawing, we need either a part name, because then we can use description for the other stuff. So drawing number, drawing revision, excuse me, part name added up here. Let's see, let me hit the details. Back to here. I don't know. Honestly, this job history is kind of nice. If inside the part number, and I know we don't have history right now, if somewhere inside this item, manufactured item, we had a job history, part history, so we could see how many times we've made it, you know, if we had job numbers under there or whatever. I don't know if that's even possible because you're talking something further down the road, but it would be nice to have that part number. It'd be nice to have that part number down on there. So, all right, so we've made this now. So go back. So if I go back to the estimate, we're in there, and I don't know what happened, but you see the cost went down. Or the unit price here, 26,065 with a 55% margin. But I come over here, I don't know what's going on. We can pick a customer, but test co, draft estimate, description, genset enclosure, contact Willy Wonka, go Bobby, Aggie Servietta, he moved on. Interesting. I don't know. What if Aggie Servietta changes employers and this phone number is an office number? I don't know. What if he's no longer working for a test company, working for somewhere else? I'm just talking out loud. All right. So, not sweating the deal. Am I in here? I'm selling it. I'm making some commission today. And I'm the one that estimated it. So, we're going to bill to the warehouse. And billing rate, whatever, is where we're shipping it. So, let's see. Somewhere down here, I've got a markup. So there we go. Something came up. So I actually had to click that to get that to update. Interesting. It kind of forced me to, instead of just being the default. Maybe by design, I don't know. But we go back here, my unit price is 26 where it should be, but over here my unit price is 17. Somehow there's $8,000 missing. Now there are a lot of hours in it, and it absolutely could be because of that. So let me throw this down. 150, 11,512. 11,512 is cost. 50% up is 17. I mean, the math is there. Labor cost. So I'm just going to do some quick math right here. I don't know what's going on here. Labor. Unless this, when we're talking burden rate and everything else, or the other month, could be. I don't know. Not sweating it too much right now because we got a bunch of other stuff to look at. But we're going to call that a day. It's 21 minutes, and we'll deal with the next step on Monday.